Hey YouTube, it's RootTube here, and I like to do gifts being around Christmas time and making them nice, making them yourself. Plus, it's a lot cheaper after the upfront costs. So I'm gonna be smoking some cheese, and this is only my second time, so I'm not pro at it. But what I'm gonna do is take some cheese. I'm just gonna take these little bricks of cheese, and I'm gonna cut them in. So like I said, they are for gifts. I'm sure I'll get most of this wrong, but I'm going to cut them into roughly thirds, which I probably won't get correctly. Hey, not bad. A little off, but not bad. All right, and then I'm going to gently, just right here on my rack, make sure they're not touching. All right, just like that. And then I got another one of these. I'm going to cut it. Oops. So I'll move that. Because I don't know about everybody else, but homemade gifts are nice. Especially with stuff like this instead of buying all the other brands that overcharge for garbage. Because I'm also going to be doing sausage and I think muffins. And what we do, just get a pen and paper. And I got a little, just because I'm cold smoking this actually. I'm not regular smoking, but cold smoking. I have a paper clip right here to show it's the front case it gets turned around. Right here, I'm gonna put these two are marbled. That way I don't mix them up because a lot of them look the exact same. Now I got a bunch of them I'm gonna do at once, and then I'll show you how I go about getting everything ready for the cold smoking. Right now it is about 29 degrees outside, and most people say the best time to do it is when it's cold out. So I'll get back in a couple minutes. I'm just going to get the rest of this cheese done instead of making you watch me do it. Alright, I'm back. This doesn't look the prettiest, but I'm done. I got everything on my rack. I got my, it's got some cheese on it. Little diagram done, so I know which cheese is which, because, well, I thought I bought more of a variety, but I didn't. So I'm going to go outside and show you how I start everything up so we can cold smoke. Alright YouTube, I'm back. This is what I'm going to use. A cold smoker. I'm going to use a butane lighter in order to light it. I'm not even plugging in. It's going to be problems here from time to time. There's a lot of traffic as usual. This is just a cup of ice. I'm going to put it right here in the bottom. Even though it's cold sometimes, you know. I don't even have this on. I'm just using this as a vessel. Now I'm going to take this cold smoker. I only have it filled up to right here because, well, I ran out. Because for an hour it doesn't take a whole lot. I'm going to use my tray that's completely up top. And this part does take a little while. You want to get, since I'm not coming in from the top because I don't really need a whole thing, you need to make sure they're nice and lit. Now, they recommend up to 10 minutes once you get a nice flame out of them. Sit it. And it does do better from the top. I think actually that's what I'm going to do. Screw it. It just does not want to light like that as good. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to keep it over my, you do need tinfoil too. I'm just going to try and light it. I just have regular old pellets. Well, actually, I bought the flavor pellets. They're almost like the smoking pellets, but they have more flavor, less for heat. They taste pretty good. I think they're a little more expensive. So that's all you got to do. See there? Like I said, I'm not filling this all the way up because it's just a waste. I don't want my porch catching on fire, even though I'm outside, so I'm doing it over 10 foot. Everything. See it? It's burning just like that. Or it was. Put it on the side end. burn like that. Just get a nice flame going. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to do it like that because there's not a whole lot in there. I don't really feel like wasting a whole thing of it. So once you get to this point, you see, let it burn for about 10 minutes. So that's all I'm gonna do, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. I put the cheese in there already. You can see, I don't know if you can see how nice and red this is. I blow on it. Yeah, I'll pop back up a little bit. But it's nice and red, and right there's where you want it. So you just blow it out. Then I'm gonna take it like this, put it down here, and I'm gonna try to keep it as far away from my heating element as I can. Just like that, see? Then I'm just gonna close this up, set my timer for an hour, and I'm gonna come check on it. See the amount of smoke is coming out of it already? Back in a bit. All right, I'm getting ready to go outside to get that smoked cheese, but this has nothing to do with it. You can't tell me that face isn't just plain adorable. All right, I'm outside. I'm getting ready to open this thing up. Now you might want to back up because especially if you have allergies. There we go. It's been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. I might go a little longer, but I'm not really sure. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it looks good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go about roughly another hour. See, it's still smoking down there. So let's lock it up. We'll come back and check it in a little bit. Alright, it's been a little bit over an hour. And I'm going to check this one more time. Like I said, you might want to stand back, especially if you have allergies, because it's going to be smoky. I'm going to stand back. Yeah, that's a lot. It's still burning good. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. I am calling this done. I'm gonna pull this out, bring it inside, and I'll show you what I do in there. Alright, I'm inside now. I got it sitting on a towel, and it stayed pretty cold, so it doesn't look to have any oil spots on, or grease spots, whatever you like to call them, because the oil does come out of the cheese. And you just gently, I am gonna take this though, because like I said, I don't see a lot of oil. It must stay nice and cool in there. I'm gonna take this towel because I don't want to waste paper towel, so I'm doing my usual. Put this over it, and then don't press on them too hard, because even though that cold smoke doesn't add a lot of heat, it adds enough and it makes them a little soft. So you gotta be careful. Now I'm going to let this sit until nice and firm again. Then I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to throw it in the fridge. And I've heard let it sit anywhere between 24 hours and 2 weeks. So I am going to let these sit for about a week, because I've tried my last ones at 1 day and 2 days just to see if they were changing any, and they were. So then I'm going to make sure they're all good, and probably going to vacuum seal them so I can give them away as gifts. And I'm going to probably do some summer sausage also. And I guess I'll probably show that too. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a like. And if you want to be part of the Real Crew, hit that subscribe button. And I guess I'll see, well, not really see, but hopefully you guys will all see me later. Bye-bye.